What's up, bitches and bitches? Yes, honey, how are y'all doing today? I have something very good and juicy for you all today, honey. It's called story time. So who's ready, bitch? If you're ready, get your popcorn, get your treats, get your snacks, bitch. Get your smoke, get your liquor. Girl, get every damn thing. Get your friends, your family, your dead grandma, any one of them. I'm sorry if I offended you, but girl, get her too. In this story time, it's very, very emotional for me. Even though I'm trying to be in good spirits about it, girl, it was a very emotional situation, bitch. This subject actually ran through my mind a lot last year, actually, because I was running across a lot of stories where people were saying that they were raped. And so I was just like, girl, was I ever raped? And then I thought about it. I was raped. Yeah, hmm pretty much. Basically, it took place when I was the tender age, bitch, of 18, probably in the 19 range. Girl, I don't really quite remember, girl, but I do remember that, girl, AOL was popping, and, yeah, dial-up was popping also. So, yeah, it was a while ago. I met this individual on Facebook. He added me as a friend. I was just like, okay, this is innocent. Somebody trying to get to know me, bitch. I was used to it, you know. And honestly, I don't even remember the motherfucker's name. And I think that's just how irrelevant he was. But honestly, the situation was very relevant now that I think about it, bitch. Mother. So I'm getting to know him and different things like that. And at this time, girl, I didn't know about getting to know a motherfucker really well, bitch. Like, so well that, girl, it could probably last for a good ass month before you see me. Or two, or three. Back then I wasn't, girl, but I digress. Me and him were talking, and one day we decided that we finally wanted to meet up. So I was just like, you know what, this is cool. You know, he seems like he's a cool guy. He was also gay. So I was just like, you know, this is cool. I wasn't, you know, going for straight me and then. But, yeah, that's another story for another time. We decided that we wanted to meet up. But we didn't want to, you know, go out someplace. We didn't really want to, you know, go to the movies and all that shit. Because I'm not a traditional type of bitch. I like to do stuff that's a little different, a little bit more personal. So I decided that I wanted to go to his house. So now that I think about it, bitch, like, are you dumb? So he came over to pick me up. We went over to his house. The car ride was good, girl. You know, didn't give me no signs. And honestly, I'm the type of bitch, I love to carry weapons with me, girl. Well, now I love to carry weapons with me. Back then, girl, you know, I just was so nice and giggly and trying to think that the world was so nice and sweet when they're really not. But girl, today, if you try something, girl, I may pull out a good old pair of scissors on that ass and shank you. Or I may pull out some good old Glade, spray your ass in the eye, bitch. We pull up to the house, and you know, we walk into the house, and the first room you go into is the living room. So I was like, okay, this is cute. Okay, it looks like his grandmother decorated it, or you know, it looks like his mother decorated it. So it was giving me a good old homey feel. I didn't see, you know, blood smirks and shit all on the damn wall, and I didn't see a bitch screaming in the background saying help me, and I didn't see any, you know, random chains or handcuffs anywhere. So I was like, bitch, we're good. I decided that I want to sit in the living room because girl was so homey, girl. So I sat down on the couch. He was like, no, you want to go back to my room? It's spacious, my bed is nice and stuff like that. So girl, me not thinking at that time, I was just like, okay, let's go. Or we go back there to the room, and he's like, do you want to watch a movie or anything like that? I was like, sure, girl, put on a good old horror flick. And now that I think about it, bitch, why would I say a horror flick? Because, girl, you never know. He could have been a serial killer. There are clean serial killers, too, bitch. He could have killed me. And that movie could have inspired his ass to kill me. But I wasn't thinking. We get on his bed and everything like that. I'm sitting a far distance from him, girl. I'm like, Rihanna song, honey, in this California King bed. It's like we're 10,000 miles apart or 1,000 miles apart or some shit, or whatever she said. But baby, I know I was not that close to his ass. He was like, hey, get closer to me. So I was like, okay, this is innocent. So, you know, we decided that we wanted to come closer, and he did the little innocent shit, you know, put his arm around me, and we were watching a scary movie. We're sitting on the bed, and he decides that he wants to rub my damn thigh. Now, at this moment, I'm feeling very uncomfortable. I'm 18 years old, girl, and I wasn't loose booty or anything like that, bitch. I was actually a virgin at that time. I wasn't dating my first boyfriend. My first boyfriend, I gave my virginity up to. So, you know, I was a virgin, girl. I won't looking for no with some extra under it. I wasn't looking for that. Wait, hold the fuck on, bitch. If I quote unquote didn't have sex with my boy, y'all, that motherfucker raped me and took my virginity. Girl, why is it like all this shit is coming up now, bitch? Girl, baby, I swear, if I see him, honey, it's on. He's rubbing my leg, and I was like, okay. And then he just started like leaning in to kiss me. Now, baby, first of all, you're not that attractive. And I can understand that if you were not that attractive. I'm not a shallow bitch, but at the same time, your breath is unattractive. Like, your breath was shitty. Girl, it's like I remember it. Like it was yesterday. That breath was kicking. I don't want my cheek to fall off, or better yet, my lips. Bitch, fuck that. Or my tongue. No. I said, oh, okay, no, baby, I don't kiss. He was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Well, maybe you do something else. I was like, no, I don't do anything else either. He was just like trying to do so much, and I was just like, no, I'm good. I'm good, baby. You know, let's just watch this movie or whatever. So at this time, girl, he just started huffing and puffing. We're sitting there, and then I say, well, you know what? I actually forgot about it. I need to go home or whatever like that. I'm enjoying our time, but I have to get home. So he was like, well, you're not going home. Bitch, say what? Girl, I was like, why not? He was like, well, you know, I don't really feel like taking you. I don't feel like driving right now, and, you know, I'm a little tired or something. I said, well, honey, you knew that when I came over here, I wasn't spending the night, bitch. This was a slumber party. This was not the next morning breakfast at Tiffany's type of shit. No, it was not going to be that. It was going to be me come over here, chill with you, watch a movie, leave, okay? In that order. So anyway, he was like, but you know, you can do some if you want to leave. And girl, it's really crazy because it's like I want to tear up, but I don't really cry, so I can't really tear up right now. But, and I'm making it sound so entertaining, but it was very scary for me at that fucking time. But anyway, it basically led to me and him having sex when I didn't want to. But I felt like since I was in that situation, I felt like it was a fucked up situation because I had to do something to get myself out of that situation. So girl, I was through. I was like, I. And he did what he did, and you know, after that, you know, I was happy it didn't last long, bitch. And I was just sitting there. I was sitting there on the bed. I remember I was just sitting there on the bed, and I was just thinking to myself, like, did this fucking really happen? Did this motherfucker really just manipulate me into having sex with him just so I could get home? We get ready. We go head to my house. I get out the car. And girl, I immediately just delete his number, bitch. You know, deleted his ass off of Facebook. I was like, bitch, I'm through. Don't want to talk to your ass no more, funky breath. But girl, let me tell y'all the fucked up situation about it all. How about this man gets in contact with me like a couple of years later, and he was like, hey, you remember what we did that night? You remember when you came over my house and what we did? I said, yeah, I remember. I remember. And he was like, but do you remember? I said, yeah. And we were texting. We were on some side. I put, yeah, I remember, honey. I remember that you're the piece of shit that fucking manipulated me. If you're looking at it right now, girl, fuck you. Okay? And your funky ass breath. whenever you're trying to meet somebody, I know y'all are out there doing your little chat dating and shit, you're on your social networking and you think it's cute and you meeting up with people and you think that, oh my God, this could be the one, or whatever little thoughts that are running through your mind. I just want to tell you, be safe and make sure you know a motherfucker. I was young, dumb, full of what, you know what I'm talking about, baby. So it was just like, I wasn't thinking, but now, baby, I think so good, honey. Shit, baby, fool me once, but baby, you won't fool me twice. Today, men be trying to meet up with me and talk to me and say all types of shit. And one individual told me, hey, you want to come over? I was like, I don't really go to people's house. He was like, well, I don't really, like to sit at other people's house either. I said, well, honey, I don't really like to sit at people's house. He was like, so do you want to come over? I said, I don't want to come over. And he was like, well, why not? I was like, because I don't feel like I know you well enough. And he was like, we've been talking for a good year now, so I mean, why wouldn't you want to come over? I said, I don't give a damn. I said, we could be talking for 2 more years, motherfucker. And I'm still not coming over your house if I don't feel like I know you or I trust you, okay? And it's hard for a bitch to trust, baby, okay? Be careful, because you may think you know somebody, girl, and you really don't. So anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend, bitch. Hit the notifications button down below. I really appreciate all the people who have subscribed to my channel thus far. I really, 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 really appreciate you all. Thank you all. Make sure you're safe if you're doing any internet dating, and kisses, bitches.